Space Imperial Fleet. Vacuous ship moves away, flanked by its fleet of smaller ships. The Avengers glides off into space in the opposite direction. No one on that ship or vacuous is aware of the Millennium Fountain clinging to the Avengers' hull. INT Fountain Cockpit. Hands, if they follow standard operating procedure, they'll dump their garbage before going to lightspeed. Lee, and we just float away with the garbage. Kisses him on the cheek, you do have your moments. Not many of them, but you do have them. Ghost have been there, hey, I said that line to myself 4 movies ago. Does anyone remember? Hands and Lee pull out their copies of the Star Wars Humorous versions. Hands, yeah, there it is, you were in a similar situation to this with Mango Fett, in another asteroid belt. Impressive. Been there, thanks. He fades. Hands searches the computer registry. Hands, now we just have to find a nearby port. Lee, Nomad system. Hands, not much there, hey wait a minute, this is interesting, Billy Dee. Lee, Billy D system? Hands, Billy D's not a system, he's a man. Card player, gambler, scoundrel you'd like him. Lee, can we trust him? Hands, no. But he's got no love for the Umpire, I can tell you that. Lee, let's go. EXT space. The Starwhackers dump their garbage and the fountain floats away. But another ship also floats away with them. Int. Amistad I cockpit. Boba Fett enjoys ice cream. Boba Fett, he he he. EXT aspirin surface Millennium Fountain. It is down on the gaseous planet. Huge billowing clouds form a canyon as the ship banks left. Suddenly, 2 twin pods cloud car, I'm surprised they even call it that, appear and move towards the fountain and surround it. Int. Millennium Fountain Cockpit. One of the cloud cars, damn, I hate that word, whoever is responsible for that name needs to be shot dead. Opens fire on the fountain, I guess that would be obvious, since it's the only ship besides their own in the skies. Chunky barks loudly. Hands into transmitter, no, I don't have a landing permit, if I did, I would be talking to you now would I? I'm trying to reach Billy D. Calrissian. More flak burst outside the cockpit window which rattles the ship's interior. Everyone inside is slightly shaken up. Hands into transmitter, whoa. Wait a minute, you a asterisk. Let me explain, this is a consular ship, and we're on a diplomatic mission. Intercom voice, if this is consular ship, then where is the ambassadors? Well in any case, you will not deviate from your present course. Stinkio, I swear, this sad story of 4 people in a ship with no place to go except straight to hell, just keeps getting better and better. Lee, I thought you knew this person. Chunky barks and growls at Hands. The sounds that he makes the pilot slightly nervous. Hands to Chunky, well, that was a long time ago. And nobody can prove that I said his acting sucked in Batman. Intercom voice, permission granted to land on platform 327599468742592 Cyberdine Systems, Model 101. This is very important because you must memorize it in order to land on the platform. Hands, with a blank look on his face talking to transmitter, yeah. He switches off the intercom. Chunky looks at him and grunts and growls. Hands turns to his friend. Hands, now, there's nothing to worry about. We go way, way back, Billy D and me. I mean sure, he may be a ruthless gangster and a cold-blooded dealer of death. But one thing he ain't, is a killer. So don't worry, eh? Lee, with I'm not convinced look, who's worried? I was only thinking on how dramatic it would be to die without a laser-proof vest in the middle of nowhere, nothing for me to get excited about. The fountain flies through the beautiful skies with the greatest of ease. As the 2 cloud cars still guarding it. They soon come to the city and fly through some of its buildings. The fountain soon comes to the landing platform and lands the ship. EXT, Cloud City landing platform, door of Millennium Fountain. Hans and Lee stand at the open door. Behind them walks up Chunky and Stinky O. They all are surveying the area, which has the look of being a ghost town. Stinky O, well, looks like nobody's home. Let's get back in the ship and blast off, now. Lee, I don't like this. This scene reminds me of a part in The Godfather, where Sonny went to help his sister and he got ambushed by Don Barzini's guys. They plugged him with so many holes that they could use him to make a commercial promoting Swiss cheese. Hans, looking at Lee with a blank look on his face, okay. Don't worry, baby, it'll be all right. They did let us land, you know. Trust me, everything gonna be fine. Stinky O, sarcastically, yeah, until we all get shot dead in the street, because you didn't have the to confess that you thought your friend's acting sucks. Hans, to Stinky O, thank you, I really did, wanted you to mention that little bit of information. Int. Cloud City, Corridor, Day. Billy D. Calrissian, a suave, dashing, card player, rap mogul, and all-around ladies' man who isn't freaky or disgusting, leads a tough-looking group of armed muscular aides out the elevator and down the walkway. EXT, landing platform, door of Millennium Fountain. Hans, to Lee, see? My friend. He walks over to Chunky, keep your eyes open, Int. Cloud City, living quarters, Day. Within the fancy pants swanky Park Ave, quarters assigned to her on Cloud City, Lee paces in agitation and lack of bladder control. She is in sexy outfit when Hans comes in. Hans, the ship is almost finished, baby. 2 or 3 more things and we're in great shape. I could have done it myself, but I wanted the little people to have a crack at it. Lee, the sooner the better. Something's wrong here. No one has seen or knows anything about Stinky O. He's been gone too long without no one reporting that he slapped someone or cursed out an infant. Hans takes Lee by the shoulders and slips his tongue down her throat with a sensuous French kiss. Lee, that was nice. I think we need a little bit more private time, but I was in the midst of saying something important. What was I saying? Oh, yes, Stinky O. Hans, what about him? Lee pauses. It escapes me at the moment. She pauses again. Oh yeah, he's been gone too to have gotten lost. Hans, well, with him being gone, things have become a lot more simpler. I don't know if we should complain. Lee, you do have a point. Hans, besides, I'll talk to my good friend, the suave and smooth-talking Billy D, and see what I can find out. Lee, I don't trust no suave, smooth-talking, beer-drinking, pimp of a man with a name like Billy D. Hans, well, I trust Billy D. He's my best friend. He has many faults and being a lowlife, scum-sucking traitor isn't one of them. You know, Lee, you need to be a little more trusting to your fellow man. This is a side of you I don't particularly care for. Besides, we'll soon be gone from here. Lee, and then you're as good as gone, aren't you? Hans, looking around, there are other things that I have to do. So you know. Lee, highly pissed off, I knew it. You lied to me. You followed me, stimulatingly harassed me. Then after you finally seduced me, felt me up and had your way, why me, not once, but 3 times, you want to cast me aside like yesterday's National Enquirer? Hans, seduced you? Lee, come on, you don't expect me to. Lee, interrupting him, you know, when I think of all the times you did your deed, lying your asterisk off, saying that you loved me, promising me a better life after we escaped from the Empire, it just makes me want to puke. Hans is sweating bullets when the door zaps open and Chunky comes in, carrying a packing case of Stinky O, arms, legs and other body parts is filled to the top. Both Hans and Lee start to laugh out loud. Lee, he, what happened? Chunky sets the case on a table, grunting and groaning an explanation. Hans, where? You found him in a junk pile. Somebody finally beat us to putting that stuck-up droid out of his misery. Lee, he, yeah, but we still might need him. What a mess. Chunky, do you think you can repair him? The giant cookie studies the array of robot parts. He looks at the princess and starts to give a big cookie laugh. Hans, very excited, Billy D's got people who can fix him. Lee, annoyed look on her face, what are you two? Spit brothers, I don't care about Billy D's peoples. Thanks, but no thanks. There is a buzz and the door slides open, revealing the suave and ghetto fabulous Billy D, a man who isn't freaky or disgusting. Billy D, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting anything? Hans, not really, I was just telling Lee that she looks absolutely beautiful. And that she truly belongs here among the clouds. Billy D, I think you two are just perfect for each other. Even though you may argue from time to time, you both have a deep bond between you. I am truly happy for you too. Lee, eyes wide in shock, she give a devilish grin, you know, you ain't, Billy D, easy for you to say after you've just scored with another man's girlfriend. The entire room goes into a deep silence. Hans slowly turns towards Billy D. Billy D, care to join me for a refreshment? Everyone's invited, of course. INT Aspirin Claude City Hallway. Billy D, I've had supply problems of every kind, labor difficulties. They walk by a huge window that wasn't there before the special editions. Hans, well, aren't you afraid the Empire will discover this little operation, shut you down? Billy D, Hans, about that. He opens the big white door. At the other end of a long white table is Darth Vacuous, Boba Fett at his side. Several Stomptroopers form up behind Hans and Lee and Chunky. Hans fires his blaster several times at Vacuous, who blocks his blasts with his glove, then Vacuous force grabs Hans' gun out of his hand. Vacuous, we would be honored if you would be our prisoner. Hans, W****. Billy D, I had no choice, they arrived just before you did. Lee, this is one of those times when I told you so, just won't cut it. EXT, Marcus's X-Wing Aspirin System. Marcus's X-Wing speeds towards the planet of Aspirin. INT. Marcus's X-Wing Cockpit. Marcus is squirming and fidgeting in his seat. Marcus, oh, man. I knew I should have gone before I left Dayglobah. ARTOO, the joys of being a robot. No worries, no pressure. Marcus, don't say that word. ARTOO, hey, look at all those storm clouds on the planet. Looks like rain's coming. Gallons of water falling from the sky, dripping, dripping. Marcus, just hang on. We're almost there. ARTOO, here, I'll play something to calm you down. How about Sounds of the Rainforest? Marcus, I'll kill you. INT. Aspirin Claude City, no, that's not a typo, prison entry area. Darth Vacuous strides through the room as two Stomptroopers prepare an elaborate restraining mechanism. Hans is strapped to a rack that keeps him from moving. Hans, go ahead and torture me. I won't crack. Vacuous, oh, I believe you will. You don't even know what kind of suffering is in store for you. Hans, you forget, I've been locked on a ship with Lee and Stinky O. Vacuous merely smiles, then steps aside as another figure enters the room. Stinky O, hello, Captain Solo. The Imperials were kind enough to repair my motivator, so I'm back to my old cheerful self. INT. Claude City, holding chamber. The door opens, and Vacuous leaves the torture chamber just as Hans screams a sharp, piercing cry of agony. In the holding chamber, Boba Fett, General Rickon, and Billy D await Vacuous. Billy D, Lord Vacuous. Vacuous, to Fett, you may take Solo to Pizza the Hut after I have Streetwalker. Boba Fett, he's no good to me dead. Vacuous, he will not be permanently damaged. He might want to favor his other leg for a while, though. Rickon, A. Billy D. What about Lee and the Kooky? Vacuous, they must never again leave this city. We'll get some of those little house arrest anklets for them. Billy D. That was never a part of our arrangement, nor was giving hands to this bounty hunter. Whack. Vacuous, why are you so pissed? Listen a little closer this time. Lee can never leave this city. She must spend the rest of her life under your supervision. Rickon, damn straight, man. Stop your whining. The only other option is to kill her. Bubba Fett, she's no good to him dead. Well, not much good, at least. Vacuous, perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly? Billy D. No. No, of course not. Vacuous, good. It would be unfortunate if I had to leave a chaperone here. The elevator doors close on Vacuous. Billy D. Clenching a fist, this date keeps getting worse all the time. Int. Claude City, large cell. Chunky sits alone. A door slides open, and a ragged hand Solo is shoved into the room by two Stomptroopers. Barking his concern, the Kooky picks Hands up. Hands is, well, to be honest, he looks like hell. Hands, I feel terrible. Whack. Hands, oh, thanks. Now I feel so much better. The door opens again, and Lee walks in, chatting softly with the guard. She laughs at some joke, then waves goodbye as the door shuts. Lee, wow. Can you believe how well they're treating us here? This is the nicest captivity I can remember. Hands and Chunky stare at her. Lee, what, you didn't like your spas? Hands, you got a spa? Lee, yeah. It was right after the massage. Hands, you got a massage? Lee, well, you had a choice of that or being tortured by Stinky O. They asked me which I wanted, I told them. Hands, they never even asked me any questions. Lee, sucks to be you. The door slides open yet again. This time, Billy D enters. Lee, Billy D. Hands, get out of here, Billy. Billy D. Shut up and listen. Now, Vacuous has agreed to turn Lee and Chunky over to me. Hands, you? Lee, tough but fair. Deal. Billy D. There's more. And it's bad news. Lee, we don't get any more spas? Billy D. No. Hands, Vacuous is going to give me to the bounty hunter? Billy D. Yes. Lee, but we still get the spas, right? Billy D. Yeah. Lee, so what's the problem? Hands, hey. I'm standing right here, you know. Lee, not for long, you won't be. Say hi to Pizza for me. Hands, Vacuous wants us all dead. Bubba Fett sticks his head in the door. Bubba, you're no good to him dead. Hands, will you stop saying that? Billy D. Look, Vacuous isn't interested in you at all. He's after someone called Streetwalker. Lord Vacuous has set a trap for him. Lee, and we're the bait. Whack. Lee, ow. Billy D. Yeah, well it worked. He's on his way. Hands, you fixed us all real good, didn't you? My friend. He stands up, balling his hands into fists. Instantly, the two guards next to Billy D snap their rifles up to point right in his face. Hand stops, looks around sheepishly for a moment, then sits back down. Hands, my leg cramped up. Billy D. I've done all I can. Sorry, I couldn't do better, but I got my own problems. Hands, yeah, you're a regular hero. Lee, oh, will you stop your B******************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************̈ Lee, oh, what more could you ask for? Hands, how about getting me off? Lee, now you're just being ridiculous. Hands, whining, but I don't want to be given to the bounty hunter. Lee, stop it. Whack. Hands hits the floor, unconscious. Billy Dee, smirking, you certainly do have a way with people. Int. Claude City, carbon freezing chamber. Armor-suited stormtroopers stand at the ready in a large chamber, filled with pipes and tanks. In the middle of the room is a round pit housing a hydraulic platform. Darth Vacuous, Billy D., and General Rickon stand near the platform. Vacuous, this facility is crude, but it should be adequate to freeze Streetwalker for his journey to the Emperor. Extra, Lord Vacuous, ship approaching. X-Wing class. Vacuous, good. Monitor Streetwalker and allow him to land. Billy Dee, Lord Vacuous, you haven't been listening to me. This isn't a carbon freezing chamber, it's an ice cream factory. You put him in there, it could bury him in rich, creamy goodness. Boba Fett perks up, interested. Vacuous, I do not want the Emperor's prize damaged. Rickon, tested on that solo punk. Vacuous, hey, I like the way you think. Rickon, thanks. To Billy D, hey, why are you so sad? Billy D, oh, I just have to look upset so everyone knows I'm really a nice guy and plan to save them after all. Rickon, gotcha. EXT Aspirin, Marcus's X-Wing. Marcus's X-Wing speeds through the clouds. Int. Marcus's X-Wing cockpit. Marcus sits perfectly still, staring directly ahead, his face set. ARTO, do you have a spare flight suit you can? Marcus, shut up. Pause. ARTO, look, when I played the tape, I never thought you would actually. Marcus, shut up. Pause. ARTO, hey, at least you got it over with, right? Marcus's face twitches. Int. Aspirin Claude City, Carbon Freezer, Ice Cream Factory. There is great activity on the freezing platform. 6 funky-looking midgets are preparing the chamber. Hands, Lee, Chunky, and Stinkyo are led into the chamber. Hands, to Billy D, what's going on, buddy? Billy D, you're being put into triple ripple fudge. Boba Fett, what if he doesn't survive? Vacuous, then he'll be dead. And 2 + 2 is 4. Any other questions you wanted me to clear up? Bubba, he's no good to me. Whack. Vacuous, what did Lee say about saying that? He motions to several stormtroopers, who begin pushing hands onto the platform. With a loud roar, Chunky rips off one of Stinkyo's legs and starts clubbing stormtroopers with it. Stinkyo, hopping, hey! I was using that. Stormtroopers rush around him, but Chunky bats them left and right. Suddenly, Hands breaks free and runs up to him. Hands, hey, hey! Listen to me, Chunky. There'll be another time. The princess, you have to take care of her. You hear me? Lee sniffs. Hands, and Stinkyo, you gotta put his leg back on. Sure, you may have ripped it off, but someone has to reattach it, and who better than the mindless brute who tore it off in the first place? Stinkyo, can't argue with that. Hands, and little Timmy, the sick orphan on Corellia, we need to raise money for his operation, and with me double-dipped and covered with chocolate, you'll be the only one too. Rickon, oh, for C*** sake, freeze the son of a b*** and let's get on with our lives. Hands, hey, maybe you don't realize it, but because of you I'm going to be a garden sculpture in Pizza's Palace in a couple of days. Rickon, you're breaking my heart. Maybe I'll drop by every couple of years and hose the pigeon off you. Vacuous, look, I hate to break this up, but I have a long-lost, son to capture, so if you don't mind? Bubba, grumbling, he'd better survive this. Vacuous, I'm so glad you're concerned with everyone's survival. He begins pointing around the room, well look, he survived, I survived, you survived. Bubba, it's just the money, all right? Vacuous, we ought to form a band. Call ourselves the Survivors. Bubba, SC asterisk 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 U. Vacuous, whatever you say, sport. Now put him in already. Hans turns to Princess Lee. They look sorrowfully at one another, then Hans moves towards her and gives her a final, passionate kiss. Lee, I'm pregnant. Hans, I know you're what? Two funky midgets start dragging him into the pit. Lee, I meant to tell you sooner, but I wanted to wait until I really knew for certain. Slowly, a massive pair of hydraulic tongs lift the frozen space pirate out of the vat and place him on the platform. Several funky midgets gather around and push him over. Slowly, they begin dancing around Hans while music starts playing. Midgets, Oompa Loompa Doom Pity Doo. We're not all frozen, it sucks to be you. Oompa Loompa Doom Pity Dee. I hope that Lord Vacuous doesn't freeze me. Oompa Loompa Doom Pity Day. Here comes Bubba Fett to take you away. Oompa Loompa Doom Pity Doo. We'll hose the pigeon off of you. Billy Dee, hey. I thought I told you guys no more singing. Midgets, Oompa Loompa Doom Pity Das. Why don't you take your thumb out of your... Billy Dee, get the hell out of here. He shoos them away from Hans, and bends down to read an electrical device set into the side of the ice cream. Vacuous, well, Calrissian? Did he survive? He turns to Bubba Fett, huh? Beat you to it. Bubba Fett, damn. Billy Dee, yes, he's alive. And in perfect hibernation. Vacuous, he's all yours, bounty hunter. Reset the chamber for Streetwalker. Extra, Streetwalker has just landed, my lord. Vacuous, good. See to it that he finds his way here. Eyeing Lee, Calrissian, bring the princess to my ship. Ion Cannon Chick, hey. Vacuous, air, bring the princess and the kooky to my ship for questioning. Yes, that's it. Old reference. Check way back to the invasion of Hot if you've forgotten about that scene. Billy Dee, you said they would be left in the city under my supervision. And before that, you said you wouldn't give hands to the bounty hunter. And before that, you said you just wanted to chat with them over coffee. Vacuous, yes, well, what I said was true. From a certain point of view. There is a brief pause before Vacuous bursts out laughing. Man, I've always wanted to say that. I can't believe I kept a straight face. Billy Dee, but we had a deal. Vacuous, face the facts, buddy, I'm in charge here. In fact, I don't like that couch where you've got it. Move it over to that viewport, that way you'll get a nice view of the sunset. Billy Dee, you said the couch would be left against the wall. Vacuous, I am rearranging your furniture. Pray I don't rearrange it any further. Now dance for me. Dance. Billy Dee, now you're just being silly. Vacuous, with a menacing wave of the hand, perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly? Billy Dee, perhaps I think I am being treated unfairly. Vacuous, whoops, wrong hand wave. Int. Aspirin Claude City Corridor Day. As Marcus and R2 move carefully down a deserted corridor, they hear a group of people approaching. Bubba Fett enters from a side hallway, followed by two guards carrying hands by a big wooden stick that's been stuck into the ice cream. Think Popsicle, mustering all of his Jedi training, Marcus glides down the hall, making no more noise than a gentle breeze. Carefully peering around the corner, he trips over his shoelaces and plummets into a pile of precariously stacked cans. Asterisk crash clatter bang smash ow. Clatter whoa. Rattle petang crash crash oi. Wobble 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 asterisk. Trooper 1, what was that? Trooper 2, nothing. Outgassing. Don't worry about it. Another group of Imperials round the corner with Lee, Chunky, Billy D, and Rickon in tow. Lee, nice. You really need to work on your rescues, you know that? Marcus, hey, this is harder than it looks. Lee, yeah, right. At this rate, you'll probably let Vacuous cut your hand off. Marcus, yeah, sure. And you're my long-lost twin sister. Whatever. Rickon, enough already. G asterisk asterisk, all you people do is talk, talk, talk. He drags Lee through another corridor, and the rest of the Imperials follow him. Marcus dashes after them, only to pass by a corridor with a sign saying, "This way to climactic bright saber duel with Darth Vacuous." Marcus is torn, trying to decide which way to go. Marcus, oh, man, what would Yoga do? A ghostly blue figure of the Jedi Master appears. Yoga, kicks him at asterisk asterisk. Marcus, yippee. Int. Claude City Ice Cream Factory. Marcus rises into the chamber, borne by a platform. The room is deathly quiet. Very little steam escapes from the pipes, and no one else seems to be in the large room. Warily, Marcus walks toward the stairway. Suddenly, the lights are turned on. Looking up through the steam, Marcus sees a figure standing on the walkway above him. Confident and brash, young streetwalker ascends the stairway to face the Dark Lord. Vacuous, the Force is with you, young streetwalker. But you are not a Jedi yet. Marcus, oh, yeah? Watch this. With a sudden movement, Marcus whips his hands up, bringing to the ready, nothing. Vacuous, watch what? Marcus, what the hell? He starts patting his pockets frantically. Vacuous, looking for something? He holds up Marcus's bright saber. Marcus, how the hell did you get that? Vacuous, oh, please. I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book. He ignites his own bright saber. Vacuous, now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb. Marcus, oh, man. He looks upward, Master Yoga, I need your guidance. A ghostly blue figure of the diminutive Jedi Master appears. Yoga, shaking his head, for 2 months do I train you, and the best you can offer this is. Screwed you are, young streetwalker. Vacuous, hey. No coaching during the final battle. Get lost, you little runt. Yoga disappears. Marcus, oh, great. He backs away as Vacuous approaches slowly, his mind racing as he tries to think of a way out of this situation. Marcus, look behind you. Vacuous, what? He turns around. The instant his back is turned, Marcus bolts. Vacuous, I don't see anything. What am I supposed to be looking for, hey? Come back here. Int. Aspirin Claude City, Corridor. Lee, Billy D, Chunky, Rickon, and Stinky O, hopping on one leg, march along, guarded by Stomptroopers. The group reaches an intersection, where a dozen of Billy D's guard stand ready. Rather than doing something intelligent for a change, the Stomptroopers stand around while Billy D takes their guns. Billy D, good work. Hold them in the security tower and keep it quiet. Lee, what do you think you're doing? Billy D, we're getting out of here. Lee, why? Billy D, because we have to have a plot. He finishes freeing Chunky's hands. With a loud roar, Chunky runs over to General Rickon. Rickon takes one look and starts running away. Rickon, hey! Get this thing away from me. Lee, after what you did to Hands? Get him, Chunky. Rickon trips and falls down. In one swift motion, Chunky reaches down, rips off his legs, and starts beating him with them. Rickon, ow. Damn it, I needed those. Stinky-O, Chunkalunk, stop at this instant, you're being foolish. Use my leg, it's heavier. Chunky shrugs, then rips off Stinky-O's other leg and starts hitting Rickon with it. Stinky-O, not that one, you furry oaf. It was my last one. Billy D, I hate to break this up, but there's still a chance to save hands. Lee, shut up, I'm trying to watch. Billy Dee, I'm only trying to help. Lee, we don't need any of your help. Rickon, no, he's. Whack. Rickon, right. Wee-haw. Whack. Rickon, have to have a. Whack. Rickon, plot, remember? Whack. Rickon, would you stop doing that? Chunky, row. Subtitled, no. Whack. Lee, damn it, he's right. Come on, Chunky, let's go. Chunky picks up Stinkio and slings him onto his back before running after Lee and Billy D. Rickon, I knew I shouldn't have beaten the Wookiee at that game of hollow chess. EXT, Aspirin Claude City, East Landing Platform, Bubba Fett's ship Amistad I. Bubba, put Captain Solo in the freezer. Imperial, I dunno. You sure he'll survive that? Bubba, oh, ha ha ha. Very funny. Int. Aspirin Claude City, corridor. Billy D, Lee, and Chunky run down a Claude City corridor. R2 rushes after them, beeping wildly. Stinkio, R2. Quick, we're trying to save hands from the bounty hunter. Int. Aspirin Claude City Ice Cream Factory. Vacuous is chasing Marcus around the freezing pit. Vacuous, come back here and fight me like a man, you little wussy. Marcus, no. Looking back over his shoulder, Marcus accidentally trips over a length of pipe, sending it flying at Vacuous. The pipe hits Marcus' brightsaber and knocks it off Vacuous' belt, where it flies directly into the young Jedi's hand. Marcus, looking at the saber, huh? Vacuous, very clever. Marcus, yeah. Yeah, I meant to do that. He ignites his saber and moves to face Vacuous. Vacuous, you have learned much, young one. Marcus, you'll find I'm full of surprises. Vacuous catches Marcus' blade on his own, and with a quick twist, sends his weapon flying through the air. Marcus, surprise? Vacuous swipes at his feet, forcing Marcus to jump back. Losing his balance, Marcus falls down the stairs to the freezing pit. Stunned, he looks up just in time to see Vacuous flying down towards him like a giant black bird. Which, if you've never had happen to you, is quite disconcerting. Vacuous, your destiny lies with me, Streetwalker. Obuan knew this to be true. Marcus, enough with all this destiny crap. Vacuous, beg pardon? Marcus, everyone's always telling me my destiny. Stay at the farm, Marcus. Come with me to All Drained, Marcus. Stay and complete the training, Marcus. Stop using your brightsaber to open cans, Marcus. Don't tease the dog, Marcus. Where has that finger been, Marcus? Vacuous, oh, enough already. He force palms Marcus into the freezing pit and activates the controls. Vacuous, geez. I'm starting to wonder if this is really worth the effort. Something blurs upward out of the pit. It is Marcus, who has leapt 15 feet straight up to slam his head into the ceiling. Whack. Marcus, ow. Vacuous nods. Vacuous, impressive. As he starts to fall, one of Marcus' feet gets entangled in the pipes, and he is left hanging upside down. Vacuous, most impressive. Marcus' foot slips out of the tangle of pipes, and he lands heavily on the platform. Vacuous, Obuan has taught you well. You have learned to control your power. Marcus staggers to his feet, brightsaber in hand. He fixes a somewhat woozy look on Vacuous. Vacuous, okay, maybe control is too strong a word. But now you must release your anger. Only your hatred can defeat me. Marcus, I must admit, you are my better. Vacuous, then why are you smiling? Marcus, because I know something that you don't. Vacuous, and what is that? Marcus, I am not left-handed. Marcus tosses his bright saber into his other hand and comes after Vacuous with a blindingly fast attack combination. The Dark Lord is pushed back to the edge of the platform, where he loses his balance and falls off. Marcus twirls his bright saber twice before deactivating it. Marcus, all too easy. Int. Cloud City corridor leading to landing platform. Billy D, Chunky, Lee and the droids come round a corner and head for the door to the landing platform. Billy is seen pushing a series of buttons. Computer voice, welcome to Cloud City Emergency Escape Landing Platform. Please enter name and password. He enters the codes. Computer voice, please enter name and password. He tries again. Computer voice, invalid log entry, please try again later. Billy Dee, but I. Computer voice, I said, later, man. Billy Dee, okay, who the hell changed my security codes? Stinkyo, R2, you can tell the computer to override the security system, come on hurry. Stinkyo points to a computer socket on the control panel. R2 beeps and scoots over to the terminal as Billy D walks to another socket where a comlink sits. Billy D, attention, this is Billy D Calrissian, the party's over folks, the Empire has taken control of the city. Everything is in their power, even the toilet facilities. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm ghost like Michael Landon, peace. Suddenly R2 get electrocuted by the socket. He pulls out as his metal head spins around with smoke coming out of him. Billy D, this way, I'm not sticking around to lose more than my title of administrator. Galley slave doesn't suit the smooth operator that I am. Billy D, Lee, Chunky and the droids flee down the corridor. R2 gives a series of loud beeps to Stinkyo. Stinkyo, you lucky I'm stuck on the back of this furry mud of a cookie, otherwise I would have slapped the metal taste out your mouth. I'm an interpreter, I'm not supposed to know a power socket from a computer terminal. But I know the difference between your mother and the circus fat lady, your mother is bigger. Ha 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 ha. Int. Cloud City corridor. In a panic, Cloud City residents are trying to hightail it out of the city. Some are carrying boxes, others are carrying other personal belongings. An alien resident accidentally bumps into Billy D. Alien, screaming at the top of lungs, J****** tap dancing C******, Billy D, we're all gonna die. I don't wanna die, Billy D, I like the nightlife. I like to boogie, on the disco. Billy D, pimp slapping the alien resident with the back of his hand, get a hold of yourself you G****** sissy. There's no way I can save you. It's every man for himself. Alien, shaking in fear, what about that speech that you gave to the General Assembly, talking about how you will always be here to lead us through times of darkness? Billy D, B******. I lied. Don't your dumb alien country backwoods know anything about politics? Alien, looking thoughtful and pensive, is this a trick question? Whack. Billy D, get out of my way. I got a fountain to catch. Other stormtroopers that was pursuing the group of heroes fire their laser pulse blasters at them. Meanwhile R2 comes up to the right terminal and plugs in to override the computer system. He gives a couple of beeps to Stinkyo. Stinkyo, highly agitated, what the hell are you talking about it? We're not interested in how many cable channels Yoga has in his hut. Just open the door, moron. Chunky, Lee and Billy D retreat along the corridors, Chunky and Lee firing back with their pulse rifles. Lee, glancing at Chunky, I'm out of ammo, Chunky. Give me an extra clip, baby. Chunky, as he's firing his weapon, pulls out a ammo clip and flips it over to Lee, who catches it and reloads in one swift motion. She continues blasting away, taking out a couple more stormtroopers. Billy D and Stinkyo, at the same time, damn. You go girl. R2 gives a triumphant beep as the corridor door finally opens. Stinkio, it's about time. Oh, Stomptroopers coming in hot pursuit. R2 use the bat fogger device in your utility belt, that should slow them down. R2 lays a cloud fog, obscuring everything, as the group dashes to the fountain, board it, and take off. Int. Aspiring Cloud City, tunnel and reactor control room. Moving through the tunnel-like entrance, Marcus approaches the reactor room, which looks suspiciously like an empty room with a bunch of boxes and a big window. A movement to the side alerts him, and he ignites his saber as Vacuous approaches him. Vacuous, you know, there's really something I should tell you. Marcus, and what's that? Vacuous, I'm not left-handed either. Marcus, then hit me. If you can. Whack. Marcus, ow. Vacuous, like that? Marcus, no fair. You can't throw boxes at me. Vacuous, if you insist. Whack. Marcus, or lead pipes. Vacuous, okay. I promise I won't throw anything else at you. Marcus, that's better. Vacuous waves his hand, and a huge box crashes through the window. Marcus, son of a. He is unable to finish the line before getting sucked out the window. Vacuous runs over to the edge and looks out. Marcus has caught hold of a ledge and is dangling over the dangerous drop. Vacuous, a worthy foe indeed. You have not escaped yet, young. He straightens too quickly and whacks his head on the window. Whack. Vacuous, damn it. Marcus is faintly, haha. Marcus climbs onto a narrow catwalk. Vacuous climbs out of the window of the same catwalk. Their sabers ignite. Vac strikes over and over, Mark dodging, blocking and parrying each blow. VAC, look. A naked supermodel. Mark, turning his head where? Seizing the opportunity, Vacuous kicks Mark in the chest, knocking Marcus onto his back. Vac holds his saber to Mark's throat. VAC, you are beaten. Resistance is futile. Marcus, look. A flying hippo. There really is one. VAC, looking what the hell dash? Marcus sweeps Vac's saber away from his throat. He runs over to a large fin. Vacuous surprise attacks him. Mark, how did you get here? You were just. VAC, you'll find I'm full of surprises. They fight on. Int. Aspirin Cloud City Catwalk. Vacuous and Marcus continues to fight their Brightsaber battle with no one giving an inch to each other as they surge back and forth on the windy Cloud City catwalk. Vacuous is obviously more trained than the farmer's hand. They get to the end of the catwalk. Marcus is very nervous cause he doesn't have nowhere else to run. Vacuous smells his fear and it does smell awful as he continues the assault. Marcus gets tripped up and falls on the floor. Vacuous, pointing his saber at Marcus, Marcus, I don't think you realize just exactly who it is you're dealing with here. Didn't anybody warn you about me? Didn't Obi-Wan tell you how I waxed his asterisk on the deadly star? Boy, you better start coming to your senses. Marcus, scared but determined, blimey, mate. I've been besmirched. Piss off, Vacuous. The young fool swipes Vacuous' blade away from him as the fight continues on. They battle for a few moments more before Vacuous slices off Marcus' hand, in which it flies down the shaft, bright saber and all. Marcus doesn't even notices his hand being cut off until. Marcus, okay, Vacuous, no more Mr. Nice Guy, now I'm gonna. He suddenly looks at his severed hand. Marcus, shocked as he continues to look, where's my weapon? Wait a minute, forget the weapon, where's my hand? This is the hand I use every night to. No, he screams in pain. Vacuous, that's right, Marcus, no more free nights with the intergalactic Playboy magazines for you. Don't make me destroy your punk I swear to God I'll do it. Marcus staggers backwards towards the large post at the end of the catwalk as Vacuous continues to tempt the young fool. Vacuous, Marcus, you can't be a little wuss all your life. Come and join me, and I will complete your training in ways your tired old cable-watching master could never do. Ewan never told you what happened to your father. Marcus jumps to grab a part of the long post and hands on for dear life as the audience is still shocked that he didn't drop dead from the shock and blood loss. Marcus, looking enraged, he told me enough. He told me you killed him. Vacuous, no, I am your. Suddenly a loud cell phone rings, playing the Imperial March. Vacuous goes into his belt to open and take the call. Vacuous, speaking into his phone, yeah? I want 2,200 on sweet lemon pie to win in the fifth. Are you kidding me? This is surefire winner right here. My sources? Who needs bookies when you have the force? Yeah, okay, let me know what happens, later. He puts his phone back and looks at Marcus. Vacuous, I'm sorry, where was we? Marcus, looking enraged, he told me enough. He told me you killed him. Vacuous, no, I am your. Suddenly the cell phone rings again, playing the Imperial March. Vacuous goes into his belt to open and take the call. Vacuous, speaking into the phone with a more pissed off voice, yeah? Listen, I'm a little bit busy right now, can we, Linda is her name? Did she leave a number? No, damn. Huh? She can do what with her tongue? Oh, yeah. I like that. Let me know the next time she call and tell her to leave a number. Yeah, okay, later. He puts his phone back and looks at Marcus, again. Vacuous, I'm really sorry, where was we again? Marcus, looking enraged, he told me enough. He told me you killed him. Vacuous, no. G******. I am your. Suddenly the cell phone rings again, playing the Imperial March. Vacuous, who's extremely pissed at this point, goes into his belt to open the phone and take the call. Vacuous, yelling into the phone, what the is the problem, now, you low-level lackeys? His expression immediately changes once he finds out just who it is he's talking to. Vacuous, sounding wimpy and apologetic, oh, yes sir. Sorry, sir, I didn't know it was you on the phone, sir. Yes, sir, I already paid you back for that, interest? Poodoo. Okay, master. Hangs up. Vacuous, Marcus, I am your uncle, well, like your uncle. I am your uncle Owan's brother. Ewan McNoby is your father. Marcus, no, no. Vacuous, join me and we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. Marcus, SC******. You killed my father. Let's go of catwalk, plummets hundreds of meters down the seemingly bottomless shaft. Vacuous, looks down after him. Was it something I said? Oh, I'd better get to my ship. Int. Millennium Fountain Cockpit. Lee seems to be lost in her own little world. Chunky is busy flying the ship as Billy D downs another can of Colt 45. Suddenly her eyes widen as if she's made a startling discovery. Lee, Marcus. We've gots to go back. Chunky growls in surprise. Billy D looks in Lee's direction and gives a loud burp. Billy D, pardon me? I thought I heard you say something juvenile. Lee, we got to go back. I know where Marcus is. Billy D, looking at her in shock, I don't give a if you knew where Perp is, we're not going back. Chunky barks loudly at Billy D, who surprisingly isn't intimidated by the cookie. Billy D, looking in Chunky's direction, the Great One says, you can kiss his Chunky. I'm not going back. And there's nothing you can do to make me. Billy D glances at Lee as she sucks slowly on a lollipop, making eye contact with him. Suffice to say, Billy D starts to sweat. Billy D, jumping to the controls. What the hell are we waiting for? Let's go save Marcus. EXT, Aspirin Claude City, Millennium Fountain, dusk. The fountain makes a sharp 360-degree turn, screeching in mid-air. If such a thing was possible, the ship flies fast towards Claude City. EXT, Aspirin Claude City, landing platform. Vacuous is in the landing platform as the dead carcass of Trooper Number 5 is seen slumped on the floor beside him. He turns to look at the fountain, disappears into the sky. He turns to walk as two aides walk up not too far next to him. Vacuous, alert my star whacker to prepare for my arrival. Oh, and by the way, who did I just kill back there? EXT, bottom of Claude City, weather vane. Nearly unconscious, Marcus hangs upside down on the weather vane as his body shifts to hold him together. EXT, Millennium Fountain, bottom of Claude City. The fountain dives to the underside of the floating city. 3 TIE fighters are coming into view. Int. Millennium Fountain cockpit. Billy D, pointing out the cockpit window. Look, someone's up there. Whack. Lee, idiot. It's Marcus. Chunky, slow down. Slow down and we'll get under him. Billy D, go make yourself useful beside being a drunken smarty *** who thinks he's a ladies' man. Open the top hatch. Billy D gives Lee a long pissed off look before he slowly walks out the cockpit. EXT, bottom of Claude City, weather vane. Marcus isn't going anywhere for a while, so he's just still hanging around eating a Snickers bar. The fountain closes in on Marcus as the TIE fighters increase their speed to warp factor 2. The hatch pops open with a hiss and Billy D reaches out to help the one-hand, whining little Jedi who just got his BU *** whipped by his uncle. Int. Millennium Fountain cockpit. Flak burst all around the ship as the fountain speeds off like a bat out of hell. Lee and Chunky struggles at the controls. Lee, into the comlink, Billy D. Mr. Scott, in his usual high-pitched whining Scottish voice, this is Scott, ma'am. I'm tellin' ye, the ship can't take much more of this, I'm givin' her all she's got. Lee, clicking on to another channel as her voice raises, Billy D. Frank Rizzo, sounding really pissed off, hey there, rubber *****, this is Frank Rizzo. Hey look, this better be important, I'm gettin' my little toenails painted here. Lee, clicking on to another channel as her voice raises, Billy D. Billy D, over the comlink, what? What do you want now? Lee, hello, what's the situation down there? Billy D, over comlink, oh you mean like, is it cool to leave, now? Lee, sounding really pissed off, no. I mean like, is it cool to take your can of Colt 45, turn that some **** sideways and stick it straight up your candia ****? What the hell, can we leave now? A long pause of silence. Billy D, over comlink, yeah, okay, let's go. Lee slaps the top of her head and shakes it in obvious disgust. EXT, I mean. Int. Vacuous Superstar Whacker, bridge. Vacuous comes up to the bridge and looks out the window as Chief Lackey Numero Uno, Admiral Pyatt, approaches him. Pyatt, excited voice, they'll be in range of our tractor beam in moments, my lord. I told you that we would find them, didn't I tell you that I wasn't gonna fail you, sir? Vacuous, quiet, lackey. Did your men deactivate the, lightspeed? No. The, warp factor Devi? No. The turbo boosters? No, that's not it. The, you know what it is, the super speed device thingy, did they deactivate it? Pyatt, the hyperdrive, my lord? Yes they did. Vacuous, mumbling under his breath, smart at SS. Good. Prepare the welcome wagon and set your Star Trek phasers on. Pyatt, interrupting, kill? Vacuous, no, I said set your phasers on. Piet, interrupting, kill? Vacuous, no. I said. Only set your phasers on. Piet, interrupting, kill? Vacuous, sighing heavily with his hand on his helmet's nose, yes, Piet. You may set your phasers on kill. Piet, yippee. The Admiral rushes off as Vacuous only lowers and slowly shakes his head. Piet, voice only, did you guys hear that? Lord Vacuous gave us permission to fry the filthy rebel scumby *****. Yeah, baby. Voice, loud in the background, it's about G***** time, let's get men. Voice number 2, loud in the background, I got first dibs on strip searching Princess Lee. Int. Millennium Fountain. Beeping while he works, R2 is busy connecting the wires to Stinky O, who is basically almost put back together again. Chunky rushes in the doorway and knocks Stinky O out his way. Stinky O, highly pissed off, look where you're going next time, you nasty dog kennel escapee. Turning to R2, noisy simple-minded brute. Why the hell haven't we gone into lightspeed? You would actually think somebody else, other than myself, would know what to do in an emergency situation. ARTOO, beep, 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 toot, toot, whistle, whistle, beep, toot. Stinky O, oh, you trying to be funny, R2? How was I supposed to know that the hyperdrive system is deactivated? Wait a minute. How you get this information? ARTOO, beep, toot, toot, beep, beep, whistle, 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 toot, beep. Stinky O, the city central computer droid told you this on the condition that I would hook up with her intimately? R2. You know I don't like to hook up with loose droids. Ouch. Pay attention to what you're doing. Is she at least cute and shiny? ARTOO, toot, toot, beep, beep, whistle, 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 toot, beep, 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 toot, toot, whistle, beep, squawk. Stinky O, well since you put it like that, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give her a shot. Let's go check her out, maybe she can tell us how to correct the problem while we mackin' da ho. Stinky O and R2 starts to walk away as Chunky is hard at work inside the pit. Inside the cockpit, Lee and Billy D, hey. I didn't realize it before, but it rhymes smile, are moving around adjusting the controls. The ship flies even closer to the Superstar Whacker. Int. Vacuous Superstar Whacker Bridge. Vacuous stands on the bridge, watching as the Millennium Fountain is chased by the TIE fighters. Vacuous, Marcus. Int. Millennium Fountain, Sleeping Quarters. Marcus, UNC. Int. Vacuous Superstar Whacker Bridge. Vacuous, Sunny Boy, come to your uncle. Int. Millennium Fountain, Sleeping Quarters. Marcus, whining and moaning, bin, you know, good lying scumbag. Why didn't you tell me? Int. Vacuous Superstar Whacker Bridge. Vacuous, Marcus, it is your destiny to know exactly who is you uncle? Ha ha ha. Int. Millennium Fountain, Sleeping Quarters. Marcus, still whining, you're not Obuan's blood relation, so you can't be my unli. Oh, you are so dead, Vacuous. Bin, you lied to me, father. Now, I am glad that your asterisk is dead. I hope you're suffering in the afterlife, you lousy traitor, now I have no one. R2, move out of my way. Translation, move out of my way. ARTOO presses a few buttons and, Viola. The ship goes into hyperspace, and R2 rolls backward into the pit, landing on top of Hands. Hands, ow. Int. Imperial Star Whacker Bridge. Every Imperial officer sweats bullets wondering if it will be them who gets killed by the Dark Lord. But he just stands there. Vacuous, Admiral Piet. Admiral Piet, nervously yes, Lord Vader. Vacuous, because you have to be in the next movie, I'm going to let you live. Admiral Piot, I am most grateful, my lord. Int. The big awesome rebel scum freighter. Marcus is having his robotic hand tested. 2-1B. Now you might want to practice on a balloon for a while before you shake anyone's hand, or you're liable to crush others' hands to fleshy pulp. Int. Big awesome rebel scum freighter big window. We see Millennium Fountain taking off. Int Fountain cockpit. Billy D. Calrissian chugging a Colt 45 and smoking a Cuban cigar, listens to Marcus on the radio. Marcus, will rendezvous at Patuti after I meet Dash Rendar, go to Coruscant, fight Guri and outsmart Prince Zixer. Int. Big awesome rebel scum freighter. As Marcus stands looking out at the galaxy or nebulae before him, Princess Leia, Ahsoka Tano, R2-D2 and Anakin Skywalker come to join him. The music rises to a crescendo. Narrator, next time on the Star Wars, will our heroes be able to rescue hands off Grom the vile clutches of Pizza the Hutt? Find out next time on the Star Wars. Fade out. End credits. Written by Perp. General Rickon. Darth Vacuous. Contributed to by Lieutenant Commander Thrawn. Gonk. A little tiny inane blurb in the middle of the lightsaber duel written by Study 3600. I met him in a swamp down in Dayglobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. SODA, soda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log. I asked him his name and in a raspy voice he said Yoda. YODA, Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda. Well, I've been around, but I ain't never seen a guy who looks like a Muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. Oh, my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand how he can lift me in the air just by raising his hand. Oh, my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Well, I left home just a week before. And I've never ever been a Jedi before. But Obi-Wan, he set me straight, of course. He said, go to Yoda and he'll show you the Force. Well, I'm not the kind that would argue with Ben. So it looks like I'm gonna start all over again. With my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. So I used the Force. I picked up a box. I lifted some rocks. While I stood on my head. Well, I won't forget what Yoda said. He said, Luke, stay away from the darker side. And if you start to go astray, let the Force be your guide. Oh, my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed. But remember, if you kill him, then you'll be unemployed. Oh, my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda. Well, I heard my friends really got in a mess. So I'm gonna have to leave Yoda, I guess. But I know that I'll be coming back someday. I'll be playing this part till I'm old and gray. The long-term contract that I had to sign says I'll be making these movies till the end of time. With my Yoda. Yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. Yoda yo 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 Yoda yo 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 Yoda. A Speak per Pand Vakpurdy Unlimited production. Finest. Love is sacrifice.